I work with lots of clients who are leaders, managers of others, and need to speak regularly. And they often find that they're not concise enough. In other words, too many words are being spoken. There's just too much said. And often when this happens, people feel overwhelmed. Your listeners, they're trying to work out what is it that you're trying to say. It's about getting to the point quicker, about putting the outcome at the start of the sentence or at the start of the paragraph rather than the end of the paragraph or the end of the sentence. So being concise is important. However, many of us just like to talk and talk too much. And if you're one of these people, we speak lots and we take a lot of space up in meetings. In other words, we want to be heard. We want to make sure everybody knows what we're saying and we're over speaking. Be mindful of that. Get some feedback from people that you trust and listen to them and ask them questions like, what's one thing that I'm doing really well with my speaking in meetings and what's something I could do better? And what is something that you would like to offer me as advice? So this is really important because it's very difficult to hear yourself when you're speaking. So extroverts love to speak, love to be heard, want to be the center of attraction. And introverts speak too little, don't say enough. Let others speak. So if you're an introvert, I encourage you to speak up. Share your ideas with others. Prepare. Maybe you need to prepare more and not be so spontaneous. And maybe you need to just ask others to just quieten down by a little gesture like a hand movement, some sort of leaning into the table if you're in a room, letting them know that you want to speak, because otherwise your extroverted speakers will take over and command the space. So if you're an introvert, you need to make sure you're using body gestures and even creating that space for yourself or preparing it even before the meeting to say, I have something to share today. And I encourage you to speak up, prepare before the meeting and come in and get straight to the point. So speaking too much is not great because it's not balanced and you can overdo it and shut others down. And speaking too little is also not effective because everyone in the meeting has something to contribute. Everyone can bring their little piece to the meeting and offer a gem. Even if you don't have all the answers, you have something to share. So I encourage you to be mindful of how you speak in meetings.